Ground Fog and Mark Curtis. What's going on, guys? Look, Don Rocco's making us feel good. Says we're worth waiting for.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't
he's
even
an
know.
all right guy. Yep, Curtis, you are correct.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a damn it Shelton moment.
To be fair, Shelton did do his best. You know, Cub Scout motto.
Is that the Cub Scout motto?
Mm-hmm.
Do your best?
Do your best, yeah.
Stop. No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get into Boy Scouts,
It's the other
do
one.
they change you like your best doesn't
They-
count? Like always be prepared.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Yep.
Okay, we're done with that best
Yeah.
shit.
You should
Get
have your
the job
best
done.
under
Yeah.
control now.
Yeah. Hello, Adam Hall, Scott Wexler.
What is going on, guys?
Oh, we can't see how many people are in.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah, this is a pretty good one. I thought the SOE shirt.
Yep. That is a good one. It's not as good as my shirt, but that's okay.
Dude, that is freaking awesome.
I know.
They were wearing those at SHOT Show, right?
Yeah. Apparently they sell them on their website. We could have bought one
What?
forever ago.
Dude. And I saw a video you were wearing the Beretta shirt in, I think,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
I still haven't donned that thing.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you got to bust it out.
Yeah.
It's real nice.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, I had to, when we went to NRA, I was like, of course I'm going to wear this one day.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got John Krantz. What's going on, man? Another compliment on your shirt from Scott Wexler. And Grant Tilley. Thank you, Scott. Yep.
And we got Liberty Seeker, booked fighting rifle and fighting pistol in February, saying he can't wait to get back.
Hell yeah.
So you're retaking both of those classes, or what have you had prior to that?
He did the pistol rifle combo just a few months ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
very cool.
That's excellent, dude.
Yeah, you get a lot more. If this is gonna be your second time, you get a lot your second time around. It's not like don't come into it with the mindset of it being a brush up. Like, take it as a new class because you're a new person.
Yep. Absolutely. You know, the student that I complained like for days about and just was like, hey, this guy didn't know what he was
Yeah.
doing, and you know that guy?
Mhm.
Yeah, that was him.
That yeah, figures. Well, good thing you're coming back.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, Ed is saying the SOE shirts are like crack. Keep coming back for more. Dude, he made a Killdozer shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That was this week's. I'm like, yes, fucking all the Killdozer.
Dude, yeah. I saw, what was that meme I saw? I can't remember, but it was a meme of it. It was like, you know. Anyway, it was really funny, guys. Trust me.
Mark saying that I geek out on lights. I don't know about that. Maybe a little bit. Best for a shotgun. Man, so Tim would probably tell you the Surefire that built into the foregrip.
Mm.
I will agree that ergonomically it's very friendly, especially for a pump gun, because the light is not gonna basically bump into you during recoil and that sort of thing. With what you're doing with a shotgun, I don't think you would be underlit to have like an X300 on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was running on my pump gun before I sold it. I was just running a X300. They do make pressure pads for the X300 too, so you can run it like on the offside. So if you're a right-handed shooter, run it on the right side of the fore end so that it's not hitting you in recoil, and have the pressure pad on the left side there where your thumb would be. You just don't want to mount it where you would normally grab it, right?
Yep. For sure. So then we got Dylan. Watch this, Dylan. I'm about to take a screenshot of your comment
Uh-oh.
right here so I can remember those books. Whoopsh. Oh, damn. That fucked up.
Keith, Bill Jordan to prep for fighting Revolver
There
if
we
you
go.
haven't already.
No, I haven't read those yet, so I will get on it.
First of all, Dylan's pretty wrong on that.
Oh yeah.
I think as long as you watch Tombstone
Mm.
like 200 or maybe 300 times,
Mm-hmm.
what else could you need to know,
Yeah. I mean,
right?
I get it,
Like-
and that's easier than reading.
Like, watch the entire series of Hell on Wheels, and you're basically
Ready.
Yeah, you're
Squared away.
You're good.
Dude, that's a lot easier. I think I'll just do that. Sorry, Dylan.
Yeah, and Ribeye is saying it's okay. I'll say it. The Surefire shotgun furniture sucks, dude. They're fucking heavy. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Grant Tilley, big spender. He's like, both of my shotguns have scout lights, the dual fuels. I mean, yeah, why not? But I think in X300, you can probably save a few bones over the dual fuel. And again, how far out are we trying to go? We're talking about home defense gun. I don't think even the original X300 at, what were they, 600 lumens? Like, I still think you've got enough for a home defense gun.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I run X300s on a few of my ARs.
Yeah.
You know, like, it fits the bill for what that gun is. You know what I mean? That's my nightstand gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's where that'll get used. And
You got a tourniquet on that nightstand gun?
Sure do. Yeah. Yeah, sure do. I've heard a lot. I haven't actually seen the short, but a lot of people have been hitting me up about it. So I got to check it out. I'm guessing the comment section is lit.
It is enough to get me heated, if that tells you anything.
Is that where? So Andrew's been sending me some screenshots
Okay.
of comments that he's having with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and dude, I
yeah,
love
probably
it.
that.
I love it. I love it. Someone was like, "Why do you need a tourniquet on your blah, blah, blah? Like, it's a home defense. Like, you just keep tourniquet in your room, and if you get shot, go back to your room and
Oh,
get your tourniquet."
dude, yeah.
And then, like, Andrew hit him with the, like, all right, like, whatever, you get shot in the leg, can't make it back to the
room,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, bleed to death. And the guy's like, oh, what are you going to tell me next? I need packing gauze on my
Yeah.
gun in case I get shot in the stomach.
Yeah.
And Andrew's like, no, I'm going to tell you need medical training.
Yeah. Dude.
How much gauze do you need to carry on you to pack?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Just all of this.
Like, I don't get it.
Dude, I was irate when I was talking to Jay and Heather and them about it today. It's a comprehension issue. It's the same thing as if, like, because they're all like, sorry guys, you're about to hear my rant too. But like one of the dudes just talking about, like, yeah, carry it in your pocket, carry in this and that, whatever, why would you do this if you have it on you, kind of thing. And it's like we shouldn't have to say it's on there for those situations where you don't have the time to grab your thing.
Dude.
Like when you say grip a pistol with two hands, it'd be the same if someone said, oh, well, fuck people with one hand then, huh? Like that's the same exact thing.
Well, or like, well, it's not a problem because I always have a tourniquet in my pocket.
Mhm.
Well, one, good for you on that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, is that a second tourniquet? Like, what level of detriment is that to your fighting capabilities? Like, what? Why? Even if you had 3 tourniquets in your pocket, why not have one on the gun?
Yeah.
Like, dude, all right.
Yeah.
We're gonna work out some kind of. I want a tourniquet mount. We need Mike Farrell, right?
Yeah.
I need Jay Addison. We need some kind of mount that mounts a rat's where a flashlight would go on my pistol
Mm-hmm.
and the holster that'll fit it.
Dude, I like it.
Right? Like, you just come out with the draw, and you've got a tourniquet on the
Right
bottom of your
there.
pistol.
Dude.
That'd be sweet. The internet would hate it.
We missed a bunch, but I'm going to jump down to Catass real quick because Catass is the reason why I have this shirt.
Okay.
He sent it. It arrived today, so I put it on. Like,
Oh,
Heather
damn.
handed me the box. He messaged me like a week ago and was like, hey, I got something heading your way, And so thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Literally, as soon as I opened the box, my other shirt came off, and this one came on. So excellent.
In Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah. All right, let's go back up to the top.
Oh, is Mike ribeye?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, so we might need, if we can figure out a tourniquet mount for the bottom of my pistol, I might need a new EDC combo.
Yeah. Gary Johnson saying, you boys putting fancy tourniquet straps on your rifle, you must not plan on winning. Right? That's the vibe that you get from some of those comments, man. It was...
Dude, that was the
crazy.
comment that Jay was making comments on Andrew's videos, like, for a while. Like, when he was starting up, just to troll him with the username of Jay Gibson.
Right.
Right? But, like, one of the things was, like, I don't need a tourniquet. I win gunfights. And Andrew was like, yeah, do you win car accidents, you retard?
Yeah.
Dude, in MPA, that would be sick. Yeah, just a full medkit Glock.
Yeah, dude. Just MPA that kind of goes up the side of the frame and kind of curves with it. Yeah. I got it.
Dude, there's got to be a way to, like, reverse engineer a Glock magazine, right? Because it's double stack. Can we get some single stack parts and run the bullets up one side and have, like, a little pocket for MPA?
Yeah.
Right? You probably fit a chest seal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in that other half of the magazine.
Yeah. Well, for sure.
The Glock Vok. Yeah, dude. Yes.
Damn.
Starting to get on the silence. That one might not fare too well.
Tribble saying this shirt's begging for a shoulder holster. You're right. I got half of mine to just grab an empty one because YouTube would pull us down if I put an actual one on. But I could find one lying around here, I'm sure. Mount some tourniquets on those microphones.
That would
Dude,
be
we
kind
should.
of a decent idea.
Just wrap some rats around the microphones?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
man.
could probably come up and talk to John. I'm sure he'd give you two of the like quick deploy rats.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could do a rats one here and a cat. Or
Yeah.
a windlass style one there.
Dude. Mount a tiki. Mount a tourniquet on a tourniquet. Dude, I like it.
DB Cooper, what do you gents think about the P365? That's a loaded question. Are you talking about the P365, as in the original first gun with that model number that they made, or is there a particular one in the line that you're talking about?
Oh, they've got like a
Oh, dude, there's
super ultra.
There's
XL.
at least 15 versions of 365. It's the most annoying. Like, people get angry at Glock for their naming process. Like, SIG really just screwed the pooch on the 365 thing. They're like, 365 is selling. Like,
Yeah.
320, we don't really want to name anything else a 320. Just name everything a 365. We've got the 15 rounder, the 17 rounder, 12 rounder, the one with the longer slide, the one with the longer frame. Like, so, yeah, see?
Yeah.
XL macro.
With macro grip module. Dude.
Dude, I can't say anything really bad about them. If you need it for a little bit more concealability, but the thinness of those grips, I don't like the way it fits. It's not a gun I would choose. But I mean, Tim's rocking a macro right now. That's what
Yeah, I was
Tim
about
says.
to ask if that's what Tim was running.
Yeah, so Tim's running the macro. They're decent guns. Do not, I repeat, do not, one more, do not get the one with the wannabe comp, whatever, where it's cut in the slide. It's basically a carbon introduction port for the slide. The seal is not there. as would be with an actual comp on a threaded barrel. So you're not getting all the benefits of the comp, and your reliability is going to just go downhill.
Damn. Or do they come default with that shitty Magwell thingy?
I think they might.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take that off.
Yeah. Like, it definitely shouldn't have Magwell on it. Dude, I want to pistol whip Tim every time I see him with that thing, man.
Well, he's been carrying his 17 since he got his optic in.
Yeah. Good. All right. He's back to a real gun.
Yep. Grant chiming in, there was a guy with the P365 in his way of the pistol class when they first came out. The thing didn't run a full mag all week. Yeah.
That's odd.
I haven't seen anybody.
Wait, are you talking about the class I was in, Grant? Because I don't remember that. Was that? I'm trying to remember. But because I haven't seen many problems from him at all. The SAS version is completely stupid. That should have just been left on the side. That was the one gun that I've seen someone injured retention shooting. Right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
And it doesn't have sights, like, so you can't. There's no way to one-handed manipulate that gun. Not with any kind of repeatability. Like, we got it done to prove that it can be done, but everything's got to be perfect. The 365 XL, good size for fighting. Yeah, sure.
Tim finally got his holler son. Yeah, dude. He did. Still hasn't fixed that, Terran tactical gun, but that's all right. He'll get around to it.
Damn. Kept having trouble with it enough that we were telling him he should clean it up after class and try and find a pawn shop. Yeah?
Yeah.
They must have been brand new at that point.
Well, Don Rocco's disagreeing with you. He's got his 365X. It's his EDC, and he can shoot it very well with the Donut of Death.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't shoot it well. And like I said, the X, the XL, the macro XL, macro X, like anything bigger than the original. Like, so the thing is, when you go for a tap rack or need to do a reload, I do not want to lift any of these fingers off of the gun, right? Because I'm holding the gun with 3 fingers. If I have to take the bottom 2 off, I'm holding that gun like this as I try and reload. No bueno. That's not a fighting gun. That's like, and people will get the 26 with the extended magazine with the extra finger groove on it or whatever. Great. It has that capacity, but to manipulate it, you got nothing.
Yep. Mike chiming in, SIG and Donut of Death, double wrong. Must be what John Lovell carries. Damn.
Dude.
Throwing some shade.
First of all.
Shit. I forgot to do the drill of the month again. That's all right. I'll have that posted. What's today? Wednesday? I'll have it posted this Friday. Just get smaller hands, Lewis. Figure it out, man.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Do your best.
No, I mean, I've been messing a lot with that, like the ergonomics and stuff, and what kind of role it can play. There's something there, like when you're looking to squeeze a little bit more in terms of performance, like, I mean, like Donald Rocco, he's saying he can shoot it very well. Like, I'm sure if I handed you my M&P with the Donut of Death on it, you'd probably be able to shoot it a little bit better in adverse conditions. That's just how I see it. And it might be different for all people. Like, we did a video maybe 2 years ago, about the different size grips on the M&P. And at that point, I had settled on, and I had carried the medium large for a while, but kind of played with some stuff in my grip, and now it's clear like the medium grip is the best for me.
Right.
So there's going to be a lot of little nuance there.
Going to the range Saturday to do the drill. Cool. Awesome. Dylan talking about being signed up for instructor. Excellent. Yep, Kyle will be there as well. Cool, man. Well, you came on the live stream for a reason. You kind of want to tell them what's up?
Yeah. So I know there's probably been a bunch of questions on the live streams and whatnot, like where's Lewis, what's up with Lewis, what's going on. I know I've been getting texts and stuff, so I figured I'd jump on this week and we can kind of talk about what's going on. So as far as things go with me at Tactical Response, I've stepped back into a reserve instructor role. I don't know if that role existed, but I created it.
Made it.
So, like, Heather knows if I'm needed for the schedule, she'll put me on. So you may take a Tactical Response class and have the pleasure of staring at this beautiful face for 2 days. But I am also starting my own company. It's called LCAR Concepts. So all the socials are live. I have not posted anything on them yet. And actually, I've talked to a lot of people about this conversation, but you were actually there. The conversation when we were doing NRA, and James and I had that like debate going on whether or not I was shanghaied. Do you remember this?
I don't remember
and
this.
if Morpheus was a bad guy.
Oh shit! Yeah, I went to bed because I was like, this is gonna last till 2 a.m.
All right, maybe. So who was Sheldon with us?
No, it was Nate. Yeah, Nate was there.
So maybe he stayed down, but anyway, that conversation went something to the effect of we looked at some gooberish stuff on the internet, and I was like, man, I'm so glad like I found Tactical Response and we just do things the right way. Right? Like 100% buy-in. Right? Like I've trained a bunch of other places, and like I think our stuff's the best, and like we do things the right way. And James like caught me pretty off guard on that conversation, because he was like, you think they're right because you've been institutionalized. And I'm like, wait, what? Like,
right.
By you? I'm like, no. I haven't been institutionalized. I'm reasonably intelligent adult, right?
Yep.
And have the power of critical thinking. And I truly think this stuff is the best. And there, like, he was very pushback-ish on that with me. And like that's a conversation that I've replayed a lot of times in my head, and at one point it may have been like right before he passed, and I kind of had the feeling like he was telling me like I needed to broaden my horizons, right, and consume more in this world, cook different recipes, and then start creating my own recipes. You know, there were some other conversations we had before he passed as well, that kind of led me to the thought that I do want to pursue things that may not fall in the tactical response kind of mindset of curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I'm going to be doing with LCAR concepts. Obviously, still very good relationship and all that stuff is going, so you're not going to hear me shit talking tactical response or they're wrong or anything like that. I think like what we do here at Tactical Response can't be touched for what it is. There's a few people out there that I think will take what they get at Tactical Response, take it home, get complete ownership of it,
Mm-hmm.
and want to continue that journey of becoming the best self-responder
Mm-hmm.
you can be. So LCAR, it's an acronym. It's beautiful. You can make it stand for anything. So post up your favorite. So after this video goes live, go back in the comments and post a comment with your favorite LCAR acronym. But when it hit me and I was like, yep, that's the name.
Mm-hmm.
It was Lone Civilian Armed Responder.
Oh, cool. Because I was throwing an E up there, like L car, like the car. Okay.
So that's called racism because I look kind of Hispanic.
You're right.
Maybe I should start saying it LCAR.
Yeah, that might be a Lewis carries a rats. Ah, pretty good.
That's not a bad one. So that's like that's what I am.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it kind of goes into like a Walking Dead,
Mm-hmm.
like I am Negan thing.
Yeah.
Like I am Elcar.
Mm-hmm.
You are Elcar. Like
Damn.
every day of your life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's what we are. Like not a lot of us are walking around in a fire team, like fucking 4 dudes stacked, like in Walmart aisle 6 to get the milk. Like nobody's got your long coverage. You know, nobody's watching behind us. Like you are a lone civilian. You should be armed, and you're your own responder. So, like Super Dave says, you can only be as prepared as you prepare to be.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, just like James talked about buying a gun, putting it in a sock drawer, like talisman, rabbit's foot kind of thing. So there's people that do that. There's people that come and like I thought I was going to do, and they take a class.
Yep.
Like, oh, I'll take this fighting pistol. Read the course description. Yeah, if I can do all that, I'm done. I'm fucking ready for anything. You know what I mean? So that there's levels to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I'm trying to say. And for those looking for some things that a lot of people might consider crazy, like I don't want to come with the answers. I want to come with questions that help them ask the right questions, right? So in our classes, it's weird. Our classes. So when I say our, I'm back in tactical response mode.
Yeah.
Like I can't break away from it, but because I do believe in it so much. But we have very limited amount of time and huge scope to deliver. So some of the nuancy stuff, right? Like does stippling matter?
Right.
Right? Like we're going to say no. Because guess what? It doesn't. It doesn't at all. Until you get to a point where it does.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's what I'm working on currently. I've started working with John up at SOE. So I'm doing that and trying to get things moving with the LCAR thing. You guys will see me start posting on there next week. I should have some content start coming out. But you can follow me on Truth Social, Rumble, all the normal social medias. Again, LCAR_concepts. Did I spell that right? I didn't say COR, right?
No, you said, I don't know. I don't remember. I stopped paying attention. No,
Yeah.
no, but I think
LCAR.
Yeah.
LCAR_concepts. So
It's-
go ahead, give me a follow. You can be one of the people that can say, you know, I remember when there was only double-digit followers on this.
It's easy to remember because it's L like Lewis and car
Yeah.
like cares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of
dude.
cool.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you just got that all over the place.
Right? So,
Um,
so like, literally, I am Elcar,
Yeah, yeah.
right? But,
Figuratively,
yeah,
dude,
You-
I'm Elcar.
you are Elcar.
I'm about to take a loan out in your name.
You are Elcar.
Yeah. But
right?
no.
Like Dylan's definitely Elcar,
Mm-hmm.
right? All these guys.
Yeah. I think you nailed it though, in the sense of, because we have had some questions like, hey, where's Lewis and this and that, and so, but every time you were talking about tactical response classes, you were like we and our and this and that, like, so even though Lewis is doing this LCAR thing, so just because you haven't seen him on the live stream, that's because he's been busy and stuff like that. So he's still part of the family. He's still going to be helping teach whenever he can and when we need him and all that good stuff. So, yeah, follow him on all those social stuffs that he said, and love comes
Yeah.
at respect.
Yeah.
Lewis can't assess restitution.
Dude, like, let's critically analyze and refine. I know I snuck another A in there
Dude.
for end, but we'll
Yeah,
just
yeah.
use an ampersand,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's critically analyze and refine. That's what I'm looking to do.
For sure. Awesome. Too many people do not grow beyond tactical response because they don't broaden their horizons and train elsewhere. Remember, one open mind. Yeah, no, you should train with as many people as possible. If you don't train with anyone else other than us, how will you know that we are right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, how will you
Dude,
know that we're wrong?
And
You know?
again, it's like a lot of these things go full circle. Like, those who know me know, you know, I'm a dedicated student of this craft, and this art, and like just that the stippling or grip size, right? You know, so we can talk about how. And there's videos on this channel, on the James Yeager YouTube channel, where James is talking about like a 12-year-old girl who did fighting pistol with a Glock 19. Like, so does the way it fits in your fucking hand matter? No. But like, and 100% I can say I believe that. However, we get to a certain point. Now we want to start talking about at full sprint, being able to scoop draw the gun, get an index point, and break this shot without 100% traditional sight picture. Like, is the way that grip fits in your hand going to matter then? Probably. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Edward Bentley's asking, I'm not on YouTube. I do have the channel. The channel is started. It's just there's no underscore. It's Elcar Concepts. There's no videos posted on it yet.
Joe Prude asking where you'll be located. I mean, we've offered
yeah.
to let him teach here on the range.
Yeah.
But I assumed, and
Candid.
I could be wrong, but I assume you'll also be going on the road or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I'll definitely be doing a bit of the road show. So stay tuned. Again, there's a whole bunch of stuff. You know, I'm doing like 50 hours working with John at SOE a week, trying to learn how to create your own LLC and website and all that stuff. Plus work on curriculums. Like, it's a process, and it's going to take me some time to get up and running. But again, I'll get information out as I can. I think the first thing I might try and do once I get the website up is start up a newsletter or something like that, where I can just kind of keep people updated on either stuff that I'm working on that week or things I'm thinking about, and to kind of keep everybody in the loop. Like right now I'm doing this push-up thing.
Oh, yeah.
And so I need to try and do, like, it was like 7,700 push-ups in a week. So 1,100 push-ups a day. And it seemed impossible until today.
Oh, yeah?
Because I did get 500 out before breakfast today.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, all right, if I stick with this, I think getting to that number is doable, where you can do 1,000 a day. Obviously, I didn't hit the mark. It was supposed to be a week. I'm on like day 10, still trying to pay down the debt. But it is something that, like, the way I'm doing it, I'd like to share with people. And hell, it might even be a live stream thing.
Oh, right.
Like, where we could do it together. Because basically, I took an old drinking game I used to play that required you to, every minute, there was like a buzzer and like the song would change. And you had to do 1 shot of beer. So, ounce and a half of beer, you know, not that much. But then when you think about it as 90 ounces of beer in 1 hour, you're getting it done.
Right.
But at any one point, it's not that much. So I'm doing 6 push-ups per minute. So when that buzzer goes off, bang out 6 push-ups, you get like 45 seconds to chill.
Yep.
And then this morning I started throwing in like a second 6 on the 30-second mark. So I'd like rest for 15 seconds, do another 6.
Right.
And that's how I got the number to 500, before breakfast. And I was like, man, instead of the 360 I thought I was going to get, I got to 500. I'm like, 1,000 is possible.
Yeah.
So.
See, Adam Stillwell checking out. Yep, you have a good night. He was asking about subs and a short barrel AK with a dead air can. That comment was like up at the top.
Oh, yeah.
Has anyone had run those before? I haven't.
I haven't run subs through my Occam yet. I mean, I've got a dead air can on my Occam. I'd like to try subs because I have one of the first adjustable gas block Occams as well. So I could turn that gas block all the way down and turn it into a bolt gun, and she should be pretty quiet.
Yep.
Yeah, Power Hour was what we always called it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Krantz. Of course fucking Krantz knows the name. Yeah.
Yep. Wasn't that game called Hour of Power? It's like there was another one that we called Ring of Fire, where you put a bunch of cards like underneath a can, and when you drew a card from there, they were all face down. They had a different thing. But then other people called it like
Kings,
this, that. Yeah, see? Look. Anyway, it's all local.
Dude. Once we started playing 7-Eleven doubles like pretty seriously, like that became the only game. And it's bad because that's one that just leads, like, there's no going out. It's like it's game over.
Yep.
Like once you start, it's bad.
Game on and game over. Like at the same time.
Yeah. It's like, wait 40 minutes. Like, wait, did we drink a whole keg of beer in 40 minutes?
BDB, glad you guys are coming back to PA. See you in September. Will be my 3rd time through fighting pistol. Hell yeah, man. Hopefully you'll get a certificate this time. I hit that. Like I just do that to everybody who shows up for it multiple times. I'm just like, hey, you finally got one.
Yeah.
It never gets old to me.
And Adam, man, we all do. Dude.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And for people that aren't seeing the chat, he was signing off saying goodnight and then said that he misses James. I mean, no question, man. No question.
Yeah, we posted that short today. One from like back in the day. I don't know what video, like Shelton found it, but he was just talking about it's funny because I just posted like a revolver short the other day, but he was talking like if you can't take them with 5, then you're not going to get them with 17. Yada, and there's one of those like classic like rants of his.
Yeah,
dude.
Stupid internet gun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Comments were full of people talking about missing him. Yeah, man, we all do. He has the cert. Also took advanced fighting pistol in PA. All right, likely story. No, I'm super excited. We're heading up to a new spot up there in PA, Sugarloaf. So, if you guys missed out on the sale, sorry, but you can still get your spots. When I do Year of Fighting, I'm gonna set a record for fighting pistol classes taken in a year.
Will you really though, Dylan? You gonna come for the title? I know somebody who took it a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had 7 with every single round fired.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of shooting.
And I'm not telling you how many others that I participated in, shot some of the class, but watched the rest.
Austin officially hired at Attorneys on Retainer, so if you want any insider info. Dang, dude.
Cool.
How'd you get that squared away? What are you doing for him? Are you just there like, token weird dude?
Token. They're like, we need a ginger.
Yeah.
We need a ginger tranny, quick. Austin, where you at?
Yep.
Sorry, man, had to.
Those videos of James in the truck were from when I found y'all. Dude, yeah, man, it was a throwback, that's for sure. And back when 1,000 rounds was $160. Shit.
It was about $1.89, I think, when I was buying my Year of Fighting ammo.
Dude.
You're right, same team.
Mm-hmm. Same team indeed. Dude,
I love that. Like, I asked, like, throw some good acronyms out, and people are like, looming cats and
yeah,
and something like all the joke ones.
Yeah. Looming close around rifles.
Oh,
that was
not bad. Not bad. There's always one somewhere pretty handy.
Yeah.
But
dude, I'm still just sitting here thinking about those comments. I'm gonna check the comments on that Instagram video talking about rifles again.
Yeah, I don't get the hatred towards someone trying to have more medical gear on their rifle. Like, it's not in your way. It can't bother you.
Yeah.
But it could save your life. These are the same people. I bet they have a dummy corded chamber flag, right?
I bet.
So they probably have a special mount for their fucking high-speed chamber flag. You know?
Oh, dude.
On the key ring. They got a carabiner with the key ring thing that says remove before pew. Like, motherfucker.
What's the thing for port loading on a shotgun? It like sits right there, so you can just like slide it in.
The match saver.
Yeah, they got one of those for their chamber flag, dude. That's all right. They might be onto something.
Yeah.
No, it's funny you brought that up because one of the comments that I'm sitting here thinking about is the dude. Some dude said something along the lines of that the space could be better served with something else.
No.
And I'm like, what are you putting in that spot that you couldn't put? Like, what is the tourniquet, like that real estate specifically? What is that taking away?
I mean, depending on setup, right? Like, we can talk, if you're taking up rail space, maybe on a small gun, but like on the opposite side of your stock, or like, I have a bunch of mine, like, in the triangle of the stock. Like, nothing else goes in
right.
gap. Like, am I gonna stick like a clementine in there in case I get hungry? Like,
Well, need the carbs. I get it.
Yeah, I
Bag
mean,
of M&Ms.
yeah, keep scurvy away. I get all that good stuff. But like,
That's actually, we're joking, but that's actually what I was getting mad at. Like that whole comprehension thing, because like eventually they get to, oh, we should just have a fire extinguisher on there then as well, right? You know,
again,
like
there are people who play in this world, and there
Mm-hmm.
are people who take it seriously. And if they're putting actual thought to stuff,
right.
Because the guy who says I always have a tourniquet in my pocket
Mm-hmm.
isn't thinking about the door getting kicked in at
Right.
night and him grabbing that rifle next to his nightstand. You want to know why he's not thinking about that? I think I have it figured out.
Yeah.
You want to hear?
Yeah, I do.
Because his gun is unloaded with a chamber flag in it
Mhm.
in his safe at night.
Yeah.
So the thought of him ever being around that rifle without having his pants on
Mm-hmm.
isn't in his mind.
Yeah.
Like, that's, you do you, boo-boo.
Mhm.
Like, if you're like, I gotta walk past 3 tourniquets, 4 belts, like, just to find the key, to go to find the other key for the safe before I can even get to the rifle, so I'll already have all my med gear on. Like, all right, bro. Like, if that's your strategy, like, you're not asking yourself, you're not being honest with yourself, and you're not asking yourself the hard questions, if that's how you're still thinking.
Yep. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out. No TQ on your rifle, but an IR laser while their nods are in the safe in the basement with dead batteries. Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you have 3 grenade launchers, there's still room for a tourniquet. You should turn one of those into a tourniquet launcher.
Dude, I'm just thinking 3 grenade launchers. That'd be
Oh,
badass.
dude. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a gun in Doom. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Is it?
Yeah. It's just like,
Dude,
that
I
kind of
just
thing.
started watching Fallout.
oh yeah, are you liking it?
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Do you know it's based off of a video game?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you letting that cloud your judgment any? Because I've heard a lot of good things
No,
about
I
it.
don't.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't mind movies or shows
Adaptations?
based on video games.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cool with that. I enjoy when they like bring in a little bit like Hardcore Henry.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think that was based on a video game.
I don't think so either.
but they made it look first person shootery. So what was it? You know, like Tomb Raider.
Right.
There's like certain cuts and edits
Yeah.
where you're like, oh, that it kind of feels like the
Yeah.
game. So I'm cool with that. But yeah, it's
Okay.
getting interesting.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Like, Cadium was like, oh, this is the greatest show ever. I binged the whole thing in one shot. Like, you have to watch it. You have to watch it. And I'm like, like, I'm trying to do a lot of things right now, and I don't know if I got time for binge watching Fallout. But
Right.
I put an episode on, fall asleep to it, watch the second half the next night, fall
Yeah.
asleep to that.
Nothing wrong with that. Austin's agreeing with you. He's saying you're right. It is all right. I haven't watched it. I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
So,
Bump bag full of medical and fire extinguisher by my bed all the time. Yeah, man. Like, and the thing is, like, you might not have time to grab a bag and a gun. Like, the same people who are mad about tourniquets on guns would be the same people to say you are 100% out of your mind for putting Ear Pro on your nightstand, right? And I mean, if you have time, like I've broken it down like this to some people, like if I can wake up before the door's fully kicked in,
right.
but like it's coming in, I got time to grab my rifle. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that, it's what I got.
Mm-hmm.
So I want the light on it, I want the sling on it, I want the tourniquet on it, I want the drum mag in it, right? But if I have a little bit more time than that, like what's one thing I would really like? Probably Ear Pro.
Yeah.
Then if I had a little bit more time than that, like, all right, maybe I can put plates on,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like, so you got to start thinking and having those things in layers of, like, fucking fire alarm, go now. Like, no, I'm not going there to grab that thing in that corner because I need to go out this way right now. So if it's not right here where I can grab it and go, it's not going to help me.
Yep. Yeah, man. And that is, I guess, where my frustration comes from. And it was something that when I taught that last pistol class, I actually reread the articles with the students. And so when James is talking about, at the very last paragraph he writes for when the dude that got shot, one of our students, who didn't carry his gun. And so the very last paragraph is like, how he's talking about how can he make people understand this? How can he make people like take it more serious and get through to people and all that stuff? Like, how does someone not understand that you may not, like, it's not going to be like the perfect scenario? Like, you're not going to have time, most likely won't have time to do the like full kit up battle rattle kind of thing. Like, it just blows my mind.
Here's the thing, as like a new guy and like a more boutique setup where I'm heading, I can kind of take the approach of, and I'm stealing this from Sonny, pretty sure he got it somewhere from the Bible. So I think it's allowed to be stolen. If it's from the Bible, you're allowed to steal it and sell it everywhere, or give it away everywhere. For those with ears, let them hear, right? So you can't. Some people don't have the ears for what you're trying to give them.
Yeah.
So no matter how well you pitch it to them that they should carry their gun every day, they're still gonna have the, but it's hot out, and bruh, just 19's too big for me to carry. All that stuff, man. I just know I don't want to be in a situation, and like I had a talk with Tactical Rabbi about this because we were talking about magazines and stuff, and I was like, hey, they sell magazines like right up the block over here. I'm just saying they have them over here or whatever. He's from New Jersey, so 10-round magazines, and I'm like, I just know, like, nobody's ever inspected my magazines yet. I get it, there's a huge risk there, but the feeling I would have of like sitting there at slide lock bleeding out like, I should have broken this law. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no thanks on that.
So before we jump off here, let's hit some of these last comments. So Kyle said, you have a concealed license. I have a concealed gun. We are not the same. I appreciate that. Mr. Sandhouse, is there somewhere to lift when he's in Camden? There is. You will have access to the gym when you get here. Or maybe send Heather an email asking for a code. She has a code that she gives out for alumni to use the gym here at the shop. All that good stuff. Let's see, some stuff about Fallout. Dylan, you're not allowed to talk about tourniquets if you never practice applying one to a part of your body that isn't your offhand arm. That's my rant. There you go.
That's great.
Yeah, I like it.
Or if you haven't done them blindfolded, how about that? How about that?
Yeah.
If you haven't put a tourniquet on blindfolded while running, don't run blindfolded, kids. DB Cooper, check back about 20 minutes in the stream. We were talking about that. I am still kind of at tactical response, kind of a reserve role. So I've taken quite a step back because I'm going to be starting my own thing. LCAR concepts. That's LCAR_concepts.
Not El car,
yeah.
like the car in Spanish.
Yeah, dude, how sick would that be?
Yeah.
I think no, it's got to be at least like El Caro or something,
Most
right?
likely, yeah.
Like, what's the Spanish word for car?
Yeah, Caro, obviously.
El bicicleta or something.
La Biblioteca.
Yeah,
That's about all I got.
dude, that'd be sweet though if I did name the company just the car.
Just the car, man. What does it even mean? No one knows what it means. It's provocative.
Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, what does AEY stand for? Have you
No.
seen War Dogs?
No.
No, Joey.
No.
War Dogs, add that to your list. He's like, what do you mean? What does it mean? It's 3 letters. Doesn't need to mean anything. It's just the company. What does IBM mean? And the dude is like, it stands for like International Business Machine. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. You're not working here.
Damn, I like it. War Dogs, huh?
Yeah.
All right. He who has a tourniquet, let him apply it. Dude. For sure. El Caro. Yeah, see? Told you. All right, guys. Well, no, we still got 2 minutes. Damn. Cool.
What's John saying? But don't have a vehicle tactics class?
Uh,
Was that part of something earlier?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it. But don't have. Sorry, John. What's that? What's that in
Are you
reference
telling
to?
me I should not do a vehicle tactics class? Because it'd be lit.
Oh, because El Caro.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So call it the car without a vehicle tactics class. Nice. We got there. Yeah. Your humor was too, too
Dude.
big brained for us.
first drill El Prez.
Yep.
No, like, so there's probably gonna be a point soon where you're gonna have to be like, yeah, we have nothing to do with Lewis, because I like, dude, the El Prez is one of those drills that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like more than anything, like it just does, man, and I feel like there's a lot of stuff being taught out here, right? Like, I think every firearms instructor, like to the one, I'll ask you the question and see if you get the same answer that they would give. What's more important, not being shot or shooting the bad guy?
Right. Yeah.
Right? Like every firearms instructor is going to say what? What do you think?
Not being shot.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Like, how many courses have you been to? How many focused way more on the part where you shoot your gun than you did anything about not being shot? Just throwing it out there. So, and like El Prez is a fucking perfect one. Like, beep, turn around, dude. Do that shit with 3 guys with blue guns fucking over there. I want to see live action El Prez.
Dude, we should.
Let's do it.
Let's make it happen.
Because live action, it's going to be the biggest fucking shit show you could ever hope to deal with, and I guarantee you're not going to do it in fucking 3 seconds with 6 hits.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude.
Or was
that's
it 12
such a-
hits? Is it 6 and then 6,
Yep.
right? You're not going to fucking do it. You're probably going to drop your damn magazine. Like,
Oh, dude.
dude, all of the, like, just throw the El Prez out. Stop doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Fucking bill drill.
What? No.
Dude. I mean,
Listen, I will argue in defense of the skill focused stuff. I think that people have a habit of going to the range. I've talked about it a bunch recently. I think people have a habit with these skill focused drills of going to the range and saying, like, I'm doing this drill because I want to beat my buddy or I want to cut my time down, you know? But I think if you go and say, I'm going to run this bill drill a couple of times because I want to work on, like, as soon as I'm out of the holster, like,
Yep.
quickest.
Working on my grip.
Yeah.
Working on, tracking sights.
Yeah.
All that stuff. There are skills that you're working on if you're doing it correctly.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Now, let me ask you. If we were doing live action bill drill.
Right. Yeah. You're not going to stand
And
there.
I had a blue gun
Yeah.
and you had yours. Is it going to look different
Mm-hmm.
than the bill drill that you're doing on the range to work on your grip and stuff?
Yeah.
Right?
So-
So don't you need to practice that grip?
Yeah. Let's add lateral movement into the bill
right?
drill.
Don't you need to practice your grip in those conditions?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because otherwise it's practicing to drive when no one else is on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you've got to at some point in your progression of learning how to drive, like, okay, other cars can be on the road. Like, it might start off with you in a parking lot, right, controlled, but like if you want to get better, you just don't like stay in the parking lot zigzagging the cones, right? Like, you gotta get out on 40 and fucking learn how to pass somebody.
Cut someone off every once in a while.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta learn how close is close. Yeah. If you
Yeah.
ain't rubbing, you ain't racing, baby. Come on now.
Yeah. Excellent.
So I mean, and timers are good. All the tools are all great, and I'm not saying all of it is garbage, but like, we need to think about the whys. Like, why, the why will dictate the what, right? And I think we definitely,
Sorry, guys.
as an industry and as students, I'm going to say this as a student of training, we like to do things we're good at.
Mm-hmm.
So then, as an instructor, we want to do things that make our students feel good and confident, and
Right.
and all of that is good, and there is a place, for it. There's also a place for being realistic with yourself and being like, hey, all right, I can do a 2-second bill drill.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fucking fast. Like,
Yeah.
you need to keep fucking with that to be a 1.5 seconds.
Right. Yeah.
Or 1.75. Like, do you?
Right. No, there's a point
Because
of
now,
diminishing returns.
now when we go, all right, we're gonna do it live action. You're the dude that fucking drops his gun,
Yeah.
right? Whereas, at least if you throw in some work, right? Because how much dedication does it take to get 2-second bill drill? A shit ton. You're putting in a lot of time. How many times have you tried to get a sight picture on a blue gun while running at a full sprint?
Mm-hmm.
Like, can you get a functional sight picture while running at a full sprint and looking this way? So I'm running this way, looking over this way. My phone, not yours.
No, there's definitely a point of diminishing returns. You said something about making students feel better, though. Like, as instructors, we want them to feel good. That's not my motto. That's why I added the Allen dots to the intro to pistol class.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, it shows, and you can show improvement and stuff like that. And, and it's one of those things where, again, I think once we've done that, and we like, all right, so you don't have a 2-second bill drill, you got 3.5 second bill drill. All right, man. Are you feeling comfortable? Like, are you having to milk your hand every time? No?
Right.
All right, you got your grip under control? Okay, that's good, because chances are you're going to be shooting like this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really nice that you've got that great grip and your slide tracks like that, but can you hit minute of man fucking getting out of this chair and just going sideways with one hand? Like, watch footage, watch all the police shootouts. You see those? They have not practiced it. You know how I know? Because all of those rounds go somewhere else in the fucking neighborhood.
Yep.
That's how you end up shooting a car fucking however many times, fucking 200 times because an acorn fell on it.
Yep. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it there. Thank you for watching as always, guys. We'll pull Lewis onto the live streams at every so often and stuff like that. You let him talk his crazy stuff.
Hey, it's fine. I don't mind it. It's one of those things where like I understand how it sounds, and it's one of those things where it's gonna be it's an ego check, right?
Yeah.
Like and it's tough, and a lot of people aren't gonna want it, but
I don't actually think you're crazy.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Like, I don't know. There's like James said he had to fire a lot of students before like they got here, so we could keep a good record on the money back guarantee. Like, yeah, like open mind is definitely gonna be number one on my gear list too. Like fully open mind. Like,
yeah.
Like, hey.
That's how it is.
You know.
That's how it is, guys. So go follow him on those socials and stuff like that. And remember, this is the way.